Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Power Up Your Life, home of Breakfast with Soul. My name is Lilly White, and I'm really happy you could join us today. So today I'd like to discuss what it's like being 13. I had the most amazing discussion with our 13-year-old granddaughter yesterday, and I'm very grateful that I had that discussion. You know, when I was 12 and 13 years of age, my big thing was hurry up, Lily, and grow up so you can get out. But that's not what I'm hearing today. I remember one day last year when I asked Tatiana what it was like being 12. And she said, "Oh, Fairy Lily, I am just so happy to be a kid. I don't know about you, but I don't know very many 12-year-olds that say that. Maybe they do today, but they certainly didn't when I was that age." But yesterday's discussion, when I asked what was it like to be 13, I had a big eye opener. You know, again, when I was 13 years of age, I was interested in boys. I was interested in getting out there and playing. Our 13-year-old today, she is a sports fanatic, which is wonderful that her parents have her so involved in soccer. She's the captain of her soccer team. She's sprinting, I believe it's 4.1 minute miles. So she's very active. She's an A+ student. But one of the things that she said to me is very confusing for her is the times that she's living in. She said, "Fairy Lily, it's all so fast now." I mean, she's only 13. She's saying it's all so fast now. I thought that was extraordinary. And she also explained to me at work, for instance, when she's working on her homework, it's confusing. A lot of these kids today are being diagnosed with anxiety, they're on meds, etc. And that was where the conversation went. I wanted to know what was causing her and her friends, etc., what they're labeling, what we're calling anxiety. And so in some incidences, it's not a label. This is a real issue with the energies that they're trying to vibrate in my language. And she said, "I go to do my homework and I don't know when I have to do research what's fact and what's fiction because there's so much out there. And when I start a project, sometimes I don't know where to end it because there's so much information. So the only way I get help, of course, is through my teacher and my parents." But she said the anxiety sometimes is over the top as to when to stop. And I thought this was very interesting because when we were going to school, at least for myself, it was the ABCs and See Jane Run. You know, it wasn't as in-depth as it is today. I am dyslexic, so of course being in school was never my thing anyway. I had such a difficult time that I just got through as best as I could. And in some incidences, I'm sure the teachers just pushed me through, not understanding that I have a deep interest in learning, but couldn't maintain a lot of it because I couldn't read what was in front of me. Thank God for today, children and the teachers are able to cope with this. But this whole thing about anxiety has been really, really interesting to watch. And I'm grateful that we as grandparents are here to help mentor. You know, my big thing is always progress, not perfection. And whether we're a child of 13 or a grandma of 70, it isn't about being perfect. It's about the progress of being in unity within our community to nurture our mind, body, spirit. And what are we doing as elders and mentors in order to help these young children today? Sitting down, being patient, and listening is what I'm finding. You know, I'm there to help mentor, but I can guarantee you one thing. These grandchildren of mine have taught me more than any class in school could ever teach me. They are the real deal when it comes to trying to struggle in today's world. They're not hiding. They're not hiding. They're asking the right questions. They're perplexed. You know me and my dyslexia. Can't pronounce that properly, but that's okay. That's just me. And it's all just for today. But I thank you for being here today. And if you would like an open discussion online with me about this subject, please like what you hear and let's openly discuss how we help mentor ourselves, of course, first, others, but more importantly, our grandchildren. What legacy are we leaving on this planet? We all know we're only here to serve humanity. And how are we doing that? It's one day at a time, one thought at a time. And we all know that if our thoughts go astray, where do we end up? I'm actually reading a really good book right now on this very topic. It's by Johann Hardy, and it's called Lost Connections. And that's what's going on in our society, especially with any addictions that people have, any anxiety that they're experiencing, and so many other different things that are going on. It's, have we lost our connections? And how do we reconnect? If you're out there trying to mentor your grandchild and you have no connection into your own soul, into your own self, to your own neighborhood, to your own family, how are we going to be able to mentor freely? We need to find out. We need to discuss this. So, I'm grateful you're here. Drop me a line, and I hope to see you again real soon. Let me know what topics you'd like to discuss on Breakfast with Soul. Have a great day, and remember, it is just for today. And as you take a deep breath in, it might be just for that minute. So let's breathe life together. Take care. See you again soon.